Welcome, listeners, to another deep dive. This time we're doing something a little different.
Different how?
Well, we're still going to be, like we always do, we're going to be looking for patterns and meanings and all that.
Right.
But
Yeah.
instead of, some esoteric text or whatever, we're going to be deep diving into something a lot of people are probably more familiar with.
Okay. I'm intrigued. Lay it on me.
It's a horoscope.
What? No, hold on just a second.
Yeah, the horoscope.
You're saying we're going to spend this deep
A
dive
deep dive.
dissecting a horoscope, like the ones you find in the newspaper.
That's the one.
Okay. No disrespect to those who find value in horoscopes, but isn't that a bit, superficial for our usual deep dives?
Oh, absolutely, and that's kind of the point.
Okay, now you've really lost me.
So bear with me for a second. Imagine this. The horoscopes themselves, not so much as predictions.
Right.
But like a coded message.
A coded message.
Yeah, something with hidden meanings.
Okay, I'm listening.
So we're going to be taking horoscope for the week of February 3rd to 9th, 2025.
Okay.
And we're going to try to, unlock the deeper meanings hidden in the language.
All right, I'm game. Let's see what secrets these celestial whispers hold.
Okay, so let's start with Monday, February 3rd. It's described as a controversial and emotional day, full of, fluctuating moods.
Monday, huh? Sounds about right for a lot of folks.
Yeah, and the interesting bit is the advice. It says to not attach too much importance to these emotions.
Interesting. So it's acknowledging the emotional intensity, but also suggesting a certain detachment.
Exactly. And it even goes on to say to switch attention if friction arises. Just distract yourself.
The art of distraction, almost like it's saying these Monday emotions are fleeting, superficial, don't get bogged down.
Like whispers in the wind. Easy to disperse if you shift your focus.
Makes you think, what are the things worth focusing on then, right? If these little annoyances aren't it.
Right, what are the real battles we should be fighting?
Exactly. Now that's a question worth pondering. And speaking of battles, let's move on to Tuesday, February 4th. A day for tackling that backlog accumulated business, it says.
Okay, so a productive day then.
Seems so. But there's a warning attached. Avoid rash decisions. Especially those involving major life changes, like the stars are whispering, hold your horses.
That's a bit ominous. Makes you wonder what kind of astrological forces are at play to warrant such a caution.
Right, like what's driving this impulsive energy that needs to be kept in check. Maybe a lingering influence from Monday's emotional turmoil.
Could be. Have you ever made a decision in a moment of intense emotion, only to regret it later?
Oh, haven't we all? It's human nature, I suppose. But this Tuesday, it seems, is a cosmic reminder to take a breath, to step back from the precipice and really think things through.
Absolutely. Now, Wednesday, February 5th, this one is interesting. It's described as a day of accumulation, but also with the potential for stagnation.
Accumulation and stagnation, those seem contradictory.
Yeah, it's like a push and pull. The horoscope even mentions both slowness and a powerful charge of energy in the same breath.
Intriguing. It's like a dormant volcano simmering beneath the surface, full of potential but needing the right conditions to erupt.
Makes you wonder what's bubbling under the surface, what hidden talents or strengths are waiting to be unleashed.
Perhaps this Wednesday is about preparation, gathering resources, laying the groundwork for something bigger.
So it's not necessarily a day for big outward action, but rather an inward focus, a time for reflection and strategizing.
Exactly. It's in the stillness that the seeds of future growth are sown.
Now, as we move to Thursday, February 6th, things take a bit of a turn. It becomes a day ruled by intuition and romance. Perfect for new acquaintances, it says.
Thursday, the day of love and new beginnings. It seems the stars are aligning to create a more receptive atmosphere.
And not just for romance. It also mentions enhanced perception, particularly for learning and creative problem solving.
Fascinating. There's a connection there, isn't there, between heightened emotions and this enhanced perception?
Like when we allow ourselves to feel deeply, our senses become more acute, our intuition sharpens.
Exactly. It's as if our hearts and minds become more attuned to the subtle whispers of the universe.
So Thursday's a day to embrace those whispers, to trust your gut, and to be open to new experiences and connections.
Precisely. Now, Friday, February 7th. This is described as the culmination of the week's energies, a day for bold action and the realization of dreams.
So it's like all the preparation and introspection of the previous days leads up to this moment of action.
Exactly. But there's a caveat. The horoscope stresses the importance of aligning your desires with your capabilities.
In other words, don't bite off more than you can chew.
Precisely. This Friday is not about reckless abandon, but rather calculated risks and strategic maneuvers. It's about harnessing the momentum you've built all week and channeling it towards a tangible goal.
So what ambitious project have you been putting off, listener? This Friday might be the cosmic nudge you need to take that leap of faith.
But remember, this leap of faith is not a blind jump. It's about trusting your instincts while also acknowledging your limitations.
A delicate dance between ambition and pragmatism.
Indeed. And as we enter the weekend, we find ourselves on the precipice of Saturday, February 8th, a day brimming with social interaction, but also tinged with the potential for conflict.
Sounds like we need to tread carefully.
The horoscope warns of a tendency to intervene in others' affairs and impose opinions, creating a breeding ground for tension and discord.
So it's like a test of our social intelligence, our ability to navigate the complexities of human interaction.
Precisely. This Saturday calls for diplomacy, tactful communication, and a willingness to listen more than we speak.
Because even the most casual of conversations can harbor hidden depths, unspoken undercurrents that can shift the tide in an instant.
Exactly. And as Saturday's shadows lengthen, we find ourselves on the threshold of Sunday, February 9th, a day shrouded in mystery and intrigue. The horoscope speaks of complex paths and hidden motives, urging us to tread carefully.
There's an almost eerie feeling to this Sunday, as if we're stepping into a labyrinth, unsure of where each turn might lead us.
This Sunday is a day for keen observation, for reading between the lines. It's a reminder that appearances can be deceiving, that the truth often lies hidden beneath layers of obfuscation.
Like we're all characters in a psychological thriller, trying to piece together the puzzle to unravel the web of deceit.
And in this puzzle, your intuition is your most valuable tool. Those gut feelings, those whispers of insight, they are your guides through this labyrinth.
It's almost as if the stars themselves are urging us to trust our inner compass, that sixth sense that often knows more than our conscious minds can comprehend.
Exactly. This Sunday is about honing those intuitive skills, paying attention to those fleeting flashes of insight, those moments of synchronicity that often point us in the right direction.
It's a reminder that the universe often speaks to us in whispers and shadows through subtle cues and unspoken messages.
Indeed.
Well, that was quite a journey through this week's horoscope. I don't know about you, but
Please go on.
it's like all these hidden meanings and subtle warnings. I mean, it's making me look at even the simplest things in a whole new light.
I understand. It's like we've been given a glimpse behind the curtain, a peek into the intricate workings of the cosmos. And it's both fascinating and a little unsettling.
Exactly.
It makes you wonder, are we truly masters of our own destinies? Or are we merely pawns in some grand cosmic game guided by forces beyond our control?
Maybe it's a bit of both. You know, we have the free will to make choices, but we also exist within this web of interconnectedness, influenced by energies and forces we may not even be aware of.
A delicate dance between agency and surrender, personal will and cosmic destiny.
I like that, the cosmic dance. And as we move on to the next part of our deep dive, I invite you to consider this. Are there second bottoms lurking beneath the surface of your own life? What hidden motives and complex paths are you navigating?
Intriguing questions indeed, ones that I believe we'll be exploring further in our next segment.
We'll be back shortly to delve deeper into this cosmic tapestry and uncover even more secrets hidden within these celestial whispers.
As we venture deeper into this week's cosmic tapestry, the whispers, they grow fainter, yet their significance intensifies. Remember, we're not just, interpreting a horoscope here.
Right.
We're decoding a hidden language, a language that speaks to the depths of your being.
And speaking of depths, we left off on the brink of Saturday, a day where social interactions take center stage. But harmony, it seems, hangs by a delicate thread. The horoscope warned of potential conflicts, a tendency to impose our opinions on others, creating a swirling vortex of discord.
Indeed. Imagine this Saturday as a grand ballroom filled with masked figures, each harboring secret desires and unspoken intentions. Beneath the veneer of pleasantries, a subtle power struggle unfolds, a dance of egos vying for dominance.
It's almost like a scene from a classic film noir, with shadows lurking in every corner and a palpable sense of suspicion hanging in the air. You never know who to trust or what motives lie beneath those carefully crafted facades.
Precisely. This Saturday is a test of your social agility, your ability to navigate the treacherous currents of human interaction. It's a call to cultivate the art of diplomacy, to listen more than you speak, and to choose your words with the utmost care. Remember, every utterance has the power to either soothe or inflame, to build bridges or ignite conflict.
It's a reminder that even in the most casual of conversations, there are hidden depths, unspoken undercurrents that can shift the tide in an instant.
Exactly. And as Saturday's shadows lengthen, we find ourselves on the threshold of Sunday, February 9th, a day shrouded in mystery and intrigue. The horoscope speaks of complex paths and hidden motives, urging us to tread carefully and to question everything we see and hear.
There's almost eerie feeling to this Sunday, isn't there? As if we're stepping into a labyrinth, unsure of where each turn might lead us, or what lurks around the next corner.
This Sunday is a day for keen observation, for reading between the lines, and deciphering the subtle language of gesture and expression. It's a reminder that appearances can be deceiving, that the truth often lies hidden beneath layers of obfuscation.
It's like we're all characters in a psychological thriller, trying to piece together the puzzle, to unravel the web of deceit and uncover the truth that lies at the heart of the mystery.
Indeed. And this Sunday, the most valuable tool at your disposal is your intuition, those subtle gut feelings, those whispers of insight that arise from the depths of your subconscious. They are your guides through this labyrinth of hidden motives and complex paths.
It's almost as if the stars themselves are urging us to trust our inner compass, to rely on that sixth sense that often knows more than our conscious minds can comprehend.
Exactly. This Sunday is a day to hone your intuitive skills, to pay attention to those fleeting flashes of insight, those moments of synchronicity that often point us in the right direction. It's about trusting the universe to reveal its secrets, not through grand pronouncements, but through whispers and shadows, through subtle cues and unspoken messages.
It's a beautiful reminder that even in the darkest of nights, there are always stars to guide us, if only we know how to read their subtle language.
Indeed. And as we approach the end of this week's cosmic journey, it's important to remember that the insights we've gleaned are not merely predictions, but rather possibilities, potentialities waiting to be unlocked. The power to shape your destiny lies within you.
So true. This horoscope is not a blueprint, but rather a map, a guide to navigating the terrain of your week. It's up to you to choose your path, to make the most of the opportunities that arise, and to face the challenges with courage and grace.
And as we transition to the final part of our deep dive, I invite you to reflect on the whispers we've deciphered. How do they resonate with your own experiences? What hidden truths have you uncovered?
We'll be back shortly to synthesize our findings and explore the deeper meaning woven into this tapestry of celestial whispers. Until then, dear listeners, may the stars guide your path and illuminate the mysteries that lie within. And we're back for the final act of our cosmic drama. I have to say this deep dive has been pretty wild.
Indeed. We've journeyed through a week of celestial whispers, deciphering hidden meanings, unearthing mysteries woven into the fabric of this horoscope. And now, as the curtain falls, it's time to reflect on the grand narrative that has unfolded.
You know what strikes me? It's like this seemingly simple horoscope has revealed a profound truth about us, about the human experience. It's like we exist in this constant state of flux, this delicate dance between our own desires and the subtle influences of the cosmos.
Precisely. The horoscope, it's not a set of rigid predictions. It's more like a mirror, reflecting the interplay of our inner and outer worlds. A reminder that we're not just isolated individuals, we're these intricate threads woven into a grand tapestry of interconnectedness.
It's like the stars themselves are whispering this secret message: you are not alone. You're part of something larger, something more mysterious and awe-inspiring than you can possibly imagine.
And within this grand cosmic dance, we have the power to choose our steps.
Yeah, we can succumb to those fleeting anxieties of Monday, or embrace the art of detachment, choose our battles wisely. We can rush headlong into Tuesday's impulsivity, or pause, reflect, allow wisdom to guide our actions.
We can let Wednesday's hidden potential lie dormant, or we can nurture those seeds of possibility, cultivating patience, allowing our talents to blossom in their own time.
It's like, even amidst the unpredictable currents of fate, we still have that spark of agency, that glimmer of free will that allows us to shape our own destinies.
Exactly. This horoscope, like life itself, it's not a predetermined script. It's an improvisational performance. We are the actors, the writers, the directors of our own stories.
And the more attuned we become to those subtle whispers of the cosmos, the more skillfully we can play our roles.
Precisely, navigating the complexities of life with grace, wisdom, and a touch of cosmic magic.
So, dear listeners, as you step off the stage of this week's horoscope and back into the grand theater of your lives, remember to carry these insights with you.
Embrace the mystery, trust your intuition, and never underestimate the power you possess to shape your own destiny.
And as you face the challenges and triumphs that lie ahead, remember, you are not alone in this cosmic dance.
The stars